Honcho.
That didn't work out. So now what? Is you Paris? Why do you have to be so messy all the time?
You be that qualified and still not.
I did. I wanted to go. We left the club way too late. It was over. It's so messy. It just don't make no sense. The messiness.
It appears that Hunxho is determined to live up to his name because while he was with Keyshia Cole, he got 1, 2, 3, and 4 other women pregnant. Several women have come forward to say that they had a relationship with Hunxho, and if you recall, a few months ago, Keyshia and one of his flings glossed up, which also included drama. Now, Keyshia is upset that Hunxho is being unfaithful to her. Every time she speaks, Keyshia talks about how much she wants to love, but her words never match her behavior. How did everyone describe it when she began going out with Hunxho at the clubs? Keep in mind that Keyshia is 18 years older than Hunxho, who has a history of playing, but she still likes young men, and she didn't let anything anyone said to her depress her.
Down.
I don't understand the problem.
Keyshia like him young because like men that go to jail and are institutionalized, she is stuck at whatever age of that trauma that happened, and that's why she's, dating these younger men because she probably identifies in her mind as a 24-year-old woman. That's what it is.
Didn't she have like issues with her mom or something like that?
And she didn't know who her dad was.
Yeah, so she does
Rest
have
in peace, Frank.
Fans were trying to give her grace and explain that her behavior was just a result of her father's problems. But she was also claiming her boyfriend, Mem, calling him hers. Aside from that, it is extremely reckless to still be dealing with father issues at 42 and not be actively seeking therapy to address them. And the behavior is embarrassing at this point anyhow. She quickly responded to the fans' theories by saying, "The way you all try to protect me is really a blessing. Y'all just do it wrong AFB. I was raised by my adoptive father, so go back and see the final quote of the reality show." Do you know what makes this even more bizarre for Auntie Keyshia? Perhaps it was the Lulu, or perhaps Hunxho was just hitting it right. However, Hunxho wasn't even making any claims. He never accepted her as his girlfriend and never spoke of her. Hunxho did not appear to appreciate or reciprocate Keyshia's declaration of her undying love, even jumping on his live stream while he was interacting with fans. He simply said, "You don't have to tell me you love me to show me," end quote. But girl, if Desperation had a face, it would look like Miss Keyshia Cole, Honey Keyshia was. Still making fun of people online, she even targeted some of her friends who were attempting to voice their opinions on her relationship, such as when Scrappy suggested that it might just be a publicity situation. If someone pointed out anything wrong with their relationship, they were blocked with instant effect.
That's cross-marketing.
So that's Keyshia Cole
Yes, and Huncho.
and Huncho.
There you go.
There you go.
Right?
So Keyshia Cole probably
Right.
did pay Hunxho.
No.
Huncho, the label probably paid Keyshia Cole.
The actual person don't do it.
But Keyshia came for Scrappy saying, quote, "What hurts the most is Scrappy saying all that is in Nick. You get paid to fake a relationship like you said. Like, where are they even talking about trying to get clicks? And if she was getting paid for this madness, it would make much more sense and demonstrate that Auntie was still relevant enough to get a record label to hit her up like they used to. Hopefully, this helps conclude Child was pursuing Hunxho as if he were a kid on the run, and he got into a heated argument with Glossop, who was harassing Hunxho when he was lying down with Keyshia. Although Keyshia was prepared for war, she wasn't prepared to reveal those incredibly romantic photos with Hunxho while they were filming her music video. Come here, the two of them were lounging in the loo, becoming extremely close for comfort, which was just plain rude to Keyshia. And if Glossop was attempting to prove something or attract her attention, she most certainly succeeded. Keyshia temporarily deleted her Instagram account, but as soon as she returned, she replied to Gloss, saying, "He's your sneaky link when you have a man you're about to marry. It's nasty work, but I wish you luck on your project, love. In fact, I was hoping your video would be released." She continued by saying, quote, "The way people want to see the next unhappy and miserable is forever crazy to me, but I know how this Hollywoodish goes. so I'm not surprised, but I don't wish nothing but love, prosperity, health, and happiness for all y'all ends. Gloss wasn't stopping though, as she claimed that Keyshia was going crazy behind the scenes and that Hunxho had never claimed her once.
First of all, when y'all talking about something, I knew he got a girl. I was just with this yesterday. And he did not tell me that. I don't care if this get mad or none of that. He never said that. Still, right now, he's not standing on it. If you ask me, I was not being messy, y'all. I wasn't, for real. Seriously, I wasn't. But like I said, I was just with the. We was having a conversation yesterday, and I'm not even being messy when I say that. But I wasn't the one to hit him up. I'm gonna say that. Y'all know how y'all have somebody and y'all just don't be sure, but y'all don't take them serious because you're not sure. You feel me? That's what it was. So really, it's on both our ends, honestly, because neither one of us was taking each other serious because we didn't believe each other. That's really what it was, because I didn't believe him and he.
Glossop then clarified the situation by claiming that Hunxho wasn't even her man and that he had been playing with both her and Keyshia the entire time. When he wasn't with her, Hunxho was with Glossop, who maintained that he didn't receive any affection from Keyshia and that the only person who gave him what he wanted was Gloss, which is why he wanted her. However, Gloss wouldn't let him treat her that way, so she intervened. She even sent messages indicating that he was in her DNS pleading for her to be back together, but Hunxho was still looking for her. She told Keyshia to run, not to leave Hunxho. When she put her behind down, believing she would finally have a man to herself, Visha discovered that he didn't play like that. After all, Hunxho already had 2 children and now has 4 more on the way, meaning he will soon be a father of 6. When he turns 26, Keyshia is looking really crazy. She has a tattoo of his real name, Abraham, on her as if it were from the 1990s, and she has the whole 9 yards before he left her. She is now posting depressing songs to Instagram while he is moving on to the next bird, and it appears that Honcho did it. Isn't it absurd that she is usually the one abandoned rather than the other way around, as if these men are unable to escape? From her quickly enough now, in an attempt to make it seem as though she is the victim in this whole situation, Keyshia is spreading inspirational sayings and songs about love and heartbreak as if she were Maya Angelou, but she really gave it her all during that show. Keyshia, Aunt Nobody is buying that when people on the internet could see it coming from a mile away and warned you. So please get up and go inside. People won't let her forget it since she's giving cougars up. Poor rep at the moment, quote, fool me once, shame on you, fool me twice, shame on my end, quote, and another quotation. She should have learned something by now after all the bullshit she's been through in relationships. Keyshia Cole must stand up for me as. Every time I see a picture of Honcho, I get angry because he looks like Squidward's house. Another quote that says Keyshia Cole released love when Honcho was 6 years old makes me cry uncontrollably. And quote Keyshia not acting her age, I can understand why she dated Honcho. Currently, they behave similarly, as it gives the impression that the girl has something.
Keyshia Cole, please. I done had enough of you. I'd had enough of you. Date somebody your age or older. I don't care how old Honcho look. He is a young dude. And what kills me about women that be my age and older is that they act like they forget what young boys was like when we was that age. We ain't want to deal with them when we was that age because we knew that they was immature, they wasn't ready to settle down, and they was playing games. Somehow you get older, have your own children, and then you want to go play with children. Like what sense does that make, girl? I can't even give Keyshia no pass because by this point, sis, you should have learned your lesson. It's like you just like heartbreak. You just like to be in pain. You just like to be suffering. You like to be suffering. And I don't understand. I mean, he went and had a baby on you. Didn't he buy you a new car? Be happy with that new car. Y'all be killing me. I thought that's what y'all be wanting. I thought y'all just be wanting to get tricked on, all right? That comes with a price. When these men are gonna trick on you, you're going to get cheated on. If a baby comes with it, that's a bonus. But you're going to get cheated on most of the time when you're getting these extravagant gifts and these men are tricking on you like that. That just come with the territory. I wish y'all get over and stop acting like y'all be surprised.
She is skilled at picking them, but at this stage of her life, Keyshia ought to either deal with these men privately or go somewhere and recover for no more than 2 years to understand why she keeps teasing men who are obviously not interested in her. What do you guys think? Given that her self-esteem is so low that I believe anything can happen, do you think Huncho and Keyshia will ever get back together? Please share your thoughts in the comments below and remember to like. Also, subscribe, and I'll see you later.